All right, so lots of people, yes, are traveling this Labor Day weekend, and some used AI to plan their trips. The technology is being used actually more and more to provide personalized travel plans on everything from mapping activities to even where you'll stay. But just like with anything, there are some benefits and some things also to watch out for. Pamela Holt is a travel expert who gives tips on her Amazon series, Me, Myself, and the World, The Art of Solo Travel, and she's here to share some tips for us. AI, such a huge thing right now.
Yes, it is, and it is a travel trend that is here to stay. In fact, GuideGeek conducted a recent survey that said that over 1/3 of travelers say they're going to use AI for research and planning this year alone.
Wow, and I know a big part of this too, as always, when you're dealing with technology, is to make sure that you're getting an app that's accessible and also reliable.
Absolutely. You want something that's accessible because there's lots of great AI apps out there, but each one of them work differently. For example, ChatGPT Plus gives users access to Kayak and OpenTable. I personally use GuideGeek, which allows me to message AI straight through WhatsApp and Instagram, and it is so easy and convenient on the go. And on a recent trip to Wisconsin, it gave me really personalized recommendations, kind of off the beaten path destinations and one-of-a-kind experiences. It was kind of like having literally my own pocket tour guide.
And I know something else you really encourage people to do is to be specific about the prompts.
Absolutely. You have to be very specific on your prompts and feedback to get really personalized recommendations. So, for example, if you're a family going to Europe, you want to tell AI about your family, your party, your travel interests, your transportation preferences, and in return, it's going to give you kid-friendly hotels, activities and tours that are age-appropriate, and car rental companies that rent car seats and even strollers so you don't have to pack it all. So recently, I went on a trip to Wisconsin and I asked AI to help me plan the trip, and it was really fun. I said, look, I'd like to have everything within driving distance. I want to be in the outdoors, and in particular, I want one-of-a-kind experiences. To my delight, I ended up...
So you told the computer all this?
Yes. I said, hey, GuideGeek, can you please... And then mentioned all this. It was really fun. And I ended up in the Malibu of the Midwest, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I went on a surfing lesson with EOS right on Lake Michigan, and I got up for 5 seconds. It's official, I surf. And I learned everything I'd want to know about hops at the Three Sheeps Brewery tour. And I tasted age-barreled beer, which I didn't even know existed.
AI helped you do all this?
Yes, and I went to a local farmer's market, and I got to eat an Amish-Made Susie Q, which was $3, and it was that big, all because of AI.
That's so incredible. It really is. Technology is really spectacular. Also, I know one of the things you want people to keep in mind, too, is that AI may not always be 100% accurate.
Yes, that's right. AI platforms are only as good as the data that they are pulling in. So we have to remember that. And two things I say keep in mind is once you've gone through AI and you have all these really fun recommendations, double check them in a second source. And the most important is prioritize AI apps and platforms that use human oversight. So important. You have companies that are moving up to 95, 98% accuracy with human oversight.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate all your tips and insight. For more travel tips, everybody, check out Me, Myself, and the World, The Art of Solo Travel, now streaming on Amazon and Freevee. We'll be back. Stick with us.